So one thing I would like you to see and the group to see.
Arey! You still have this t-shirt with you? Oh God.
Yes, I still have that. So she used to call us the Dabang Cheetah, her group.
Yeah.
Okay, and I still have that intact with me. Okay. So these are the memories that I've carried from my own place in Gurgaon. So I have now brought them here in Ghaziabad at my in-laws place. So where I'm living right now. So this is one thing that I wanted to share. So along with this, I have her this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. This is the, yeah. Wow.
So she has what she has quoted here is she used to always be very proud of her team. So what she has quoted for us is a championship team is a team of champions, and when a team outgrow individual performance and learns team confidence, excellence becomes a reality. I have one more here with me, and that is, if you remember, she used to keep us motivated all the time. If you see here, it's written, "I'm proud of you all." If you ask me to describe her in brief, she is a treasure box. Okay, she is full of surprises. She is just a treasure box full of surprises. All those who find it, they are lucky enough to have it. So she is a treasure box for me, and I think for other students also, she is like that. I would like to take her full name here. She is Jasbirr Grover. She is jeweled and glorious. So she is full of jewels and she's glorious at the same time. So I think these are two words that I would like to describe her in. And she has actually proved it. She's full of diamonds and full of jewels, and whenever you talk to her, you get that confidence, you get that sense of happiness. You feel, yes, you are now full of that energy, you are ready to move now, like you are ready to think high now. So she's full of, she's jeweled as well as she's glorious.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us again on another successful story of Coachinggeenie. So as you know that we are continuing with knowing the journey and connecting with all the alumni of Coachinggeenie so far, just being ma'am's diamonds, I would say, of her throughout journey she has created, and the students who has been with her throughout the career. So today we are again here with one of the, I could say, the main group member of 2010 batch of Vishal, Shashwat, Bhanu, and all the students, being a group of number of males and being the only female in the group at that time, and being one of the favorites female of Jasbirr Grover so far we have today over here. So without wasting any time, I would just ask her to tell about her, who she is, what she's doing these days, and how she's been up to. So over to you.
Yeah, so thank you for introducing me so well here. And I think, yes, myself, Shruti. So I have been associated with MAM since 2010, as you just told. I've just iterated that in the batch of Bhanu, Shashwat, Vishal, in the same batch. So yes, I'm lucky enough to be the only female in her, I would say, collection of good. I think that group that we have. So I'm lucky enough there. Uh, More of currently, I am happily, enjoying and with my family. I have a son who's 3 years old, and plus I'm also helping my husband with our company. He actually runs a robotic company here in Noida. We are into mainly conducting workshops all over Pan India in various engineering colleges and schools. So I'm mainly assisting him in managing those workshops. So currently I'm pursuing that along with him. as I told you, and taking care of the family as well. Yeah.
Great. So, as you know, Shruti, you have seen me growing in front of you and other students, right? I used to go to
Yes, I think
school
you
and
were in fourth standard or fifth standard. I think
yes.
Jugat, I remember he was just 2 years old. I remember
Yeah,
that,
two, three.
that birthday that we celebrated at Om Sweets Tilaknagar. I
Yeah.
think I still have that photograph with me. He was so little, and
Yeah.
we just got to know in the evening that yes, today is Jugat's birthday, and we have to go to Delhi. And at that time, traveling from college directly to Delhi and then coming to
With
Gurgaon. But it was difficult, but it was all easy because we had to go to meet Jasbirr ma'am and to Jugat's birthday. So it was so
yeah.
easy at that time. No,
Yeah,
it became
yeah.
actually so easy to tell the family. So he was just, I think, 2 years, second birthday, I think. That was his
Yeah,
second birthday.
second birthday. You're absolutely right. He was very young. I mean, just the age of your son, I can say now. And at that time, you were a college student, Yeah, because you guys used to carry Jagraj in your, with yourself, and you used to play
And
around with
yes,
him
we
as a
used to
kid.
travel.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yes,
yeah,
yes.
so we have that memories with you. So I just, remembering about those nostalgic memories and all, I just wanted to ask that how that journey with ma'am started, Jasbirr ma'am started, when you got to know about Jasbirr ma'am, how did your involvement in the training and placement cell with other coordinators started? Tell us something about that.
So, ma'am, actually, we knew her. We got introduced to her in the third year of our, college days. So when we were just getting to know about that, yes, placements will be done, and she's our placement officer, and there is a placement team which is there in place. So they'll be helping us, get into, sit into companies and then, appear for the interviews. So we got to know from our senior coordinators about her. Then in the fourth year, when we actually got involved in the placement cell of ma'am, so I was one of the coordinators there. uh, what she used to always say is that no one will put so much of effort for your placements as you guys will yourself do. So if you work for yourself, you only can take out the results. So what was there was that we became the coordinators in that placement cell, and there were other students also who were part of the same placement cells already. uh, so yes, from 2010, I got associated with ma'am completely, and then as you just told, I was the only female in that cell, so it was a privilege for me to be associated with her. uh, First, initially it was more of a fear when I used to go into the office and then talk to her. So I was more of like कि, कैसा होगा, and how would she react, and how would she react to something what I say or maybe what I suggest, how would she react. But with time we got comfortable, and then I got to know, yes, she's a genius.
So,
So I think with time, it took some time, but yes, we all became comfortable, and it was a pleasure to be part of that group.
yeah, I mean, what we all have also seen the kind of synchronization and synergy each and every one of you used to had while working with her for your own future, for other students who are, sitting in the campus and
Other
giving.
students' future also.
Yeah, so
Yes, yes,
that was
yes.
something really, great we used to see. So if we talk about, I mean, after meeting Jasbirr ma'am and before meeting Jasbirr ma'am, what was the transition between that? I mean, what was Shruti Gupta before meeting Jasbirr ma'am, and what was your transition? What was the changes you experienced when you met her and when you got placed into companies and when you started a professional journey working into the corporate? So tell us something about that, both professionally and personally.
Professionally, what I would say is yes. Earlier, I used to be like, yes, someone would guide me, someone would actually tell me, "Aram se ho jayega, koi dikkat nahi hogi, kuch nahi hoga." But more of what happens is when you actually start sitting in the interviews and when you actually start going for companies, then you get to know the reality. Yes, she used to always say the outside world is not so smooth as it seems when you are actually studying in the college. When you move out, you actually get to know what the world is. So more of what I learned was that she used to tell us that I'll not spoon feed you. And this is not something that she used to tell us only. She has done the same with you also, like you and Jugat. So she used to always say, I'll not spoon feed you, I'll guide you only as a mentor. But more of, if I become a mother, then it's spoon feeding that I'll do. But here I'm your mentor, here I'm your guide. I'll tell you the options, what exactly will be best for you. And that is what I think helped us professionally to move further and become successful. And I think uh, as you already have shared the success stories of the other journeys, I think yes. So yes, they are successful, and I think that has, these things and these thoughts have actually helped us pursue our goals easily. So personally, what I have learned from her is to be confident, to think big. If you think small, then you are actually not on the right path. If you think big, you actually will be able to achieve the goal easily, although the path will be, maybe difficult, but yes, ultimately when you achieve the goal, that will be something big that you achieve. So she has always asked us to think big. And more of what happens is, if you are not moving towards your goal, that is actually wrong. What she has always taught us is that maybe you slide back multiple times, but yes, you'll ultimately reach the goal one or the other day. So just keep trying for it. So I think I have applied it in my personal life also and in my professional life also, and that has actually done wonders for me.
I mean, we all know those kind of experiences which you have said that all other students have been has experienced while working with her, and the changes they have seen. But while learning all these things and while accepting how she is, because what we know and all the students who have worked closely with her in the TPO cell, or any of the students who are personally connected with her like you, they know that she is known for her tough attitude, very tough attitude, harsh words, authority, authoritative style towards getting the job done. So how was it for you to accept that kind of things, and how you felt that that kind of attitude and that kind of command she had over her students helped you to understand that what exactly she is expecting from you guys, because she's known for her bold behavior, harsh, so saying everything very harshly to express the reality towards the students and all that.
Yes, I think, but in the long run, that has actually helped us. It's not something that has demotivated us, but that has actually helped us in the long run. So her bold behavior, her maybe strict attitude towards her children, I think that has actually taken us a long way. So I would not say she's she's not actually strict about anything, but she's clear about everything. She has that clarity in her communication, and she has that commitment in her work. So what I just mentioned was clarity, communication, and I think what commitment she has taken her a long way and has helped us a lot. So that is more of clarity that she has in communication. She is more of like एक होता है ना कि she's just molding her words and saying something. She's not doing that. She's just clear about everything, that I want to do this, I want to do this, I want you to do this, so you have to do this, be it by any way. You do it by this way or you do it by this way, that is up to you, but you have to do this. She'll not tell us the path. She'll just tell us that this is something that you can do, this is something that best suits you. She'll show you that enthusiasm in her. I think that is what is important for a mentor, for a guide, for a coach, that she is. So she'll give you that enthusiasm, she'll show you that enthusiasm in her also. And that is very important when you are enthusiastic about your students achieving their goals and you are helping them achieve their goals. She is very enthusiastic in that way. So that is one thing that has taken us a long way. So I think not just by being bold, she has helped us a lot.
So, I mean, as you said that, her bold attitude, her clear way of communicating things is something which, from which you learned a lot. But there is another thing which is very much famous about her, is that she never hired any support in her team from the college management or something like that, any assistant or any co-worker in her department. She used to depend upon you guys or the coordinators to manage all the things, whether it's accessing her email, accessing the phones, or accessing the internet, which was provided to by the college authorities to her, to check the emails, to make the Excel. So how do you feel that thing is very much different, and how do you feel that kind of attitude from her? That why was she like that? Why she always thought that giving authority to the students was more good rather than hiring anyone from the college to support her work while doing all this TPO work and all?
I think that is the confidence that she had in us, and that is why we got associated to her. She had that trust in us, she had that confidence in us, and I think that was very much equal from our side also. So we, it's not like that when we started working with her, she only observed us at that time. Maybe she was observing us and she knew about us from a longer time, and then when she finally thought that yes, we are good to work with her and we are good and trustworthy to work with her, I think then we got as part of the team, and we got as we got added as the placement coordinator in her group. So it was actually a privilege to be associated in that same group. And yes, I think that was only based on trust and confidence.
Okay. So,
And
I mean,
more of sitting in her office, no one is allowed to enter the placement office like that. So sitting in her office, and that was just near the reception,
yeah.
while you enter the college, that
Mhm,
was her office was just near the reception, so no one is
mhm,
allowed to enter like that. So we
mhm,
used to always like, yes ma'am, so just take a seat and sit. So we used to always sit in her office and talk to her. She used to share her lot many experiences, not just one, two. We used to sit in her office for 2 3 hours. She used to share her experiences, which have actually helped us a lot. So we are now recalling those experiences, and we talk to her still about our experiences, and her experiences are like infinite. So, and we just love to hear them. So that has also helped us a lot.
yeah, because we know that because going inside training and placement office is not a small thing for any student. I mean, for any employee of the college, it's okay, but giving that authority to a student is a very big thing. And we know there used to be a lot of restrictions in the college, for especially for the students, that why they are allowed to go inside to the TPO cell, why they are so much close to the
Mhm.
to the TPO, and why is that kind of connection and bonding is there. So
And
when we talk about, yeah, because that was the main thing which you also felt, and she also used to get from the authorities about that kind of things, that why so much student involvement is there, why they are so much involved in all each and everything, and all the decisions you take for the TPO cell or for the placement cells and all that. So keeping that thing in mind, that what kind of relation we see nowadays, not nowadays, at that time also you had with your teachers, but your relationship with her was very much different. So why do you think was that, and why you felt that you were more comfortable and attracted to her as compared to your HODs or your teachers who used to be your who used to give you the subjective knowledge about your courses at the college?
Yes. So yes, I we actually felt that bond, and I
Mm,
what I would like to personally say about myself is I think the best factor that is there in both of us is that we both are very emotional. We both are very emotional. That emotional connection, I think, is something that has matched up to the same level. And yes, we apart from being practical, she has she has that emotional factor in her, and you see that, I think, each other day. So that is what I am also seeing, and that is the same thing that I also have. So both of us being females, I would say that emotional connect that we both have has taken us together since so many years. Apart from that, yes, when we used to be in our TPO office, the HODs, the faculty members, everyone used to be like, oh, why are they going into her office? Why are they sitting in her office all throughout the day? So more of yes, but she used to always fight for her kids. It's not just in these matters, but even with when there were companies being brought to our college, and we were moving out for placements, she used to be there the entire day. If I talk about my placement that I was working with, the company that I was working with for almost 6 years when I started my career. So what happened was, I didn't knew she was coming. Okay, so what happened was, I and there was another batchmate of mine, we had to go for the interview. I think it was in the month of June. So we both had to go there, and it was around 8:30. That was the reporting time. So when I just entered the office premises, I was sitting at the reception. I don't know from where, from she just appeared in front of me. So I was like, ma'am, you are here? So she was like, yes. So I was like, how come she got to know? She got to know through Tarun sir, who was my referral there in that
Yeah.
in that company. So
Tarun,
she
yeah.
got to know through him that yes, there was an interview scheduled for her, and I have to be there before her in that office premises. And she was sitting the entire day till 6 p.m. along with me in the office. I remember my second interview went for a longer duration. So when I came out, I was very sensitive, and I just came out and I started crying in front of her. I told her, I don't think so. She just told me one thing: इंटरव्यू लंबा चला ना? मैंने कहा हाँ. क्या पूछा? अच्छा, जो भी पूछा ना, जब इंटरव्यू लंबा चलता है ना, तो होपफुली पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट आएगा. सो आई वाज लाइक, ओ, ऐसा भी कुछ होता है. So she was more of giving me that positive, uh, she was thinking that yes, ho jayega, don't worry. So I was sitting just nearby her, and then the HR came and he told me that yes, you have been selected. So it was like just that good feeling that you get. No, I got all the goosebumps and everything. So I just hugged her, and that was the best moment. So this was one of the placements that I told you. Before that, I actually sat for one of the campus here in Ghaziabad only. So in that Wipro campus, we had to go at 6 in the morning. She took us along with her in her car, and in the night, we returned back at 2. She was there at till 2 a.m. Next morning. She was there with us only in that particular campus only. So I think that has been highlighted with other by others to Jenny's also. But yes,
Yeah.
this was one of those placements where she was there with us for almost 22 hours with us.
Yeah.
And I think there was no other placement coordinator. There were several colleges there, so I think there were no other placement coordinators who were waiting. She was there with us in that auditorium, waiting for the results to be announced. And it was like, and then she dropped us back home safely, that everyone reaches safely. So that is one thing, I think that is why we were allowed to move out easily with her, and with all the safety that she used to take for us. So that is not only with me, but all the students who have been associated with her. She has put in all her efforts, and that is why she is, nowadays every day blessed with excellence awards, prestigious awards. She is every day given those inspiring women awards. So that all speaks about her achievements and everything. And I think, yes, the research paper that she wrote on doodle art, that was a different art altogether that she has. I didn't knew she had that talent, but yes, that was a different section that she has put her efforts into, and she has completed her doctorate and that. So these are her achievements. I think that speaks out everything. So I think these are only experiences that we are sharing, but yes, the awards, the these prestigious awards that she gets every day, they speak everything. 100% visa success that she completed in September last year. So that was too much. That was too much. And I think there were celebrations that happened, and she was like, she shared it with us, and we were equally happy.
Yeah, because out of so many students, I mean, we can say that thousands of students were there when you were in GITM, in the placement cell as well. Students coming in for the guidance, for the mentorship, for the placement guidance or whatsoever. But out of those 1,000 students, only limited are with her till date right now, and you are one of them. And that's why whenever you see any success of her or any great news, you guys are always updated, and you have that bond that no matter what, you guys are married now, you have a kid. I mean, no matter how for how many days we are not talking, but still that bond, that connection, that love and affection is
That is
always
still
there,
alive.
because
Yes, yes.
that is still alive, because you guys have seen her journey from the day one, and you have seen her growing to this stages which she is, whatever she is doing right now. So this is something also which is really remarkable. So because of this, whatever journey you have seen,
Right.
and whatever attitude of her or whatever personality you have perceived, so what was your first impression when you first met her? Like, how did you thought about her? Like, okay, what was your impression, and what did you thought? Like, how did you felt? So let us know about that.
See, I'll be very frank here. When you see her, when you just see her, talking in front of the audience, and when you just see her talking in front of the crowd, you'll find her very strict and very, she's like very blunt. Okay, you'll see her as, बस होता है ना, जो मैंने बोल दिया है वो ही होना है, वो वाला हाल था. So when you see her talking in front of the audience, she's like that. But yes, with time, as I told you, uh, I got to know she's not blunt, she's not rude, she's not strict, but she's very clear about her students, she's very clear about the goals of the students. So I think that is the kind of impression that changed. And what completely changed the impression was when we went for our Amritsar trip. When we all got placed, no, she gave us that a surprise that she'll take us all to that to Amritsar, and that was the first time in the month of August 2010, when I was allowed to move out, with a whole group of college students, and we all went to Amritsar. I went to Amritsar for the first time, and we reached around I think 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. in the morning, and she immediately told us, वो 4 बजे ना पालकी है मंदिर में, वहां पे गुरुद्वारे में, सो लेट्स गो. ओके, तो ऐसे ही चलो, okay, वरना you'll miss the palki. And I think since then and now, I have been to Amritsar, I think almost around 10 times, but I have never been able to see the palki that we saw at that time. So that is one moment. And that is these things, when you interact more, when you meet more, then I got to know that yes, the first impression, what you see in front of the audience, as an audience, what I saw in maybe in my third year, when I used to hear her talking about what are your goals, be clear, think big, and else you will not be placed. You need to have that extra factor in yourself to get placed. It's not just academics, it's not just marks that will matter, but yes, you need to have those skills to clear the technical interview, to crack the HR interview, and to be finally placed. So that is what she had started telling us since our third year of college, and that went on till fourth year, and yes, that actually helped us. So yes, that completely changed me what I was thinking as an audience, as part of the audience. But when I closely worked with her, it completely changed.
That's really great to hear that from us, because from you, especially for us, because that is also some memories we made together. And thinking about those memories, just imagining them just makes us feel so great that we share such a great bond, with you and the other students who are still close with us. So as you shared such a very memorable moment with us about the trip of Amritsar after all the batch getting placed, any other memory which you have, which is still very close to your heart, with her, with all the students, which you always cherish and share with everyone?
So would you like me to speak or would you like to see?
I mean, anything is fine.
Okay. So, I'm very fond of keeping, few things, few memories, or maybe you can say, होता है ना, कुछ treasure. What I do is I keep it with me always. So I have few things with me. She has, what I would say is, if you ask me to what exactly she is, if you ask me to, describe her in brief, she is a treasure box. Okay, she is full of surprises. She can surprise you in any way. She has surprised me once on my birthday. She was there standing at my office. She was, when I just came down the lift, she was just standing in front of the lift, and I was like, oh, how come you are here? So I think you all were along with her.
Yes,
Sir
yes,
was
yes, yes.
also there.
Yeah,
Jugat was there. Like, aap yahan kaise? And we were just batchmates only. We were just going to celebrate, and she was there. It was so well planned, and she was there only for 5 minutes. She gave me that Ek Omkara, which I still have with me. Okay, and really, so she is just a treasure box, full of surprises. All those who find it, they are lucky enough to have it. So she is a treasure box for me, and I think for other students also, she is like that. So one thing I would like you to see and the group to see.
Arey! You still have this t-shirt with you? Oh God.
Yes, I still have that. So she used to call us the Dabang Cheetah, her group.
Yeah.
Okay, and I still have that intact with me. Okay. So these are the memories that I've carried from my own place in Gurgaon. So I have now brought them here in Ghaziabad at my in-laws place. So where I'm living right now. So this is one thing that I wanted to share. Okay. So this was one big surprise.
I guess this is 10 years or 12 years old.
Take a closer look.
T-shirt, it still looks like same, nothing changed. Oh God.
Right.
Wow.
So she used to call us her Dabang Cheete.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Right.
I remember.
Right. So along with this, I have her this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. This is the, yeah. Wow.
So she has what she has quoted here is, she used to always be very proud of her team. So here what she has quoted for us is, a championship team is a team of champions, and when a team outgrow individual performance and learns team confidence, excellence becomes a reality. So
yes,
as you can see, she's very proud of her group and the people associated with her. So this is one thing that I have. I have one more here with me, and that is, if you remember, she used to keep us motivated all the time. If you see here, it's written, "I'm proud of you all."
Yes.
Okay.
This is the scroll.
This was one which we. This was one which we got at Pirates of Grill when she threw a surprise party. We had no clue where we were going. We had no clue where we were heading to when we left from our homes. When we actually reached Rajouri Garden, then we got to know, oh, there is a surprise party that she has kept for us at Pirates of Grill, and we all were there. Even our seniors, our juniors, and we. So we all the three batch was there. Group. Right. So this is one quotation that I have, with all her love. that she has put for all of us. Okay.
Wow.
So here she has written that she has blessed us with a roaring future ahead. So this was one that she gave us for thanking her coordinators, and we have been treated like a family actually, and we are still treated like a
yes.
So one thing on the personal front, what I would like to share is that yes, there was one incident, and I think that was the biggest surprise of 2021 that I got. So she was actually, my son, he met with an accident. So that was a major one. And I was actually out of social connection and everything since December 2020 for almost like 4-5 months. So I had no connection with anyone for that time frame. Intentionally, I had no connection. So what happened was she got to know about that accident through Shashwat. Okay. And what happened was I had no clue. I had no hint as to, like, Shashwat told me that he's just coming to my home to meet my son. So what happened was he said, "Niche aa," and I said, "Why should I come down to actually receive you? Aaja na upar." I told him like that. Okay, I was very frank in that case with him. So what happened was when I actually went downstairs, so you all were there to actually, meet him. And I think few days before that, my own mother, she came to meet my son. And I think I was not that happy at that time, the way the reaction that I had given. And I think that was the biggest surprise of 2021 that I got from my mother, I think from ma'am. So she's actually a mother, she's actually our mentor, she's actually a guide, she's everything, in fact. Hota hai na? Pura package.
Pura package. Yes. I mean, that's so great. I mean, I also felt really emotional inside when I saw you still have that T-shirt with you. You still have that memorandum with you, which is telling about all the quotes he has given to you and all those memories. You have still kept it with you. 10 years back memories still with you. I mean, I think and I know that you will be the only one who has that thing still with you. I don't know what others. I have never asked others if they have or not, but I have seen it. I know that it's only you who is keeping that with you, and that's really great to see. And once she sees this, she will cry. I know she will get more emotional after looking at this, and you will just touch her chords of heart of all those nostalgic feelings she might be having in her heart, which some of them might have forget, but you still have all those memories sharp intact in your mind. And we are really thankful, and we are really feeling great that we have such a great family member with us who is always close with us, no matter how the situation is and no matter how far we are staying. But I am really grateful that you gave your such great time to us today, and you shared such a great journey of your success story. Your, I won't say success story, I would just say your family bonding, your learning, and your connection with Jasbirr ma'am, which means to you, to your family, and to us. And just before we go,
I think the confidence, the confidence, the confidence and everything that she has given us during these years, I think that really helped me in that phase of my life when I was actually very low. When I told you that my son met with an accident, I think she gave me that confidence that yes, everything will be fine. And I think for it was almost a month that after a month that we met, and that was the first day that I actually smiled that yes, now I think I have got that confidence. And yes, she has been there giving me that confidence all through these 10 years. And today, when I'm stuck, when I'm actually, I don't know where to go, what to do, and like how to proceed, how will things go, how will you get fine. So she actually, and you all, when you came to meet me, and even Shashwat, so that was one moment that yes, I cannot forget all throughout my life, and that actually helped me a lot. So that was one surprise moment. Like, she's full of surprises, tons of, you never know, she may be standing outside your main gate and she may be knocking your door and telling you, yes, I'm there. So we don't know, we never know that.
Yes, I totally agree. She is full of surprises, and that's how she
And now
likes
you
to
are
do.
also part of those surprises. So she's easily able to surprise us more. So you also play that part now.
Yes, I
So
mean
that helps a lot.
that's like mother like son. I mean, that's what we
Like
do.
mother, like son. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so that's how we are doing, and that's what we have learned from her. But yes, I mean, you have shared such a great memories of her with yours with her and with us as well, which is really great. But any particular message or any particular thing you would like to share specific with the audience, which would feel that which you would like to describe Jasbirr ma'am to the world, like this is what Jasbirr ma'am is? Any word or any line which you have in your mind?
She's I would like to take her full name here. She is Jasbirr Grover. She is jeweled and glorious. So she's full of jewels and she's glorious at the same time. So I think these are two words that I would like to describe her in. And she has actually proved it. She's full of diamonds and full of jewels, and whenever you talk to her, you get that confidence, you get that sense of happiness. You feel, yes, you are now full of that energy, you are ready to move now, like you are ready to think high now. So she's full of, she's jeweled as well as she's glorious. So hota hai na, uh, she's like that.
Yes,
And I think
I
I
totally
have
agree.
had a very good bond with her. And yes, I do hope that we stay like a family, we always enjoy like a family. uh, yes,
Oh, we
very
always
nice.
will. We always will. It's been so long. We still are there, and we will carry forward this relationship, this bond, this journey all through it, because that's what we cherish, and because we always need to keep the people who are always there in the moment of a success and in the moment of our happiness. So I am really thankful that you gave your such valuable time to us today, describing your journey with the ma'am, with this Jasbirr ma'am, which is really great for us, and wish you all the
My
best.
pleasure, my pleasure.
Yes, wish you all the best. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for watching this again. Great story of Shruti with us. I mean, you guys must have seen how great this conversation has been. And with such great stories, I hope you guys might have felt more motivated, and you might know that what kind of value, what kind of relations, and what kind of giving a person can give if the connection is strong. So stay blessed, keep watching, keep supporting, and have a great day. Thank you so much, Shruti. Have a great day, and
Thank
hope to see
you.
you next time on some other event as well. Take care.
Sure, sure. Soon, soon, soon.
Soon.